have to talk to you about something really important today, and that is the subject of constructive criticism. I think in this world it's considered that constructive criticism is somehow good, or that you need it to be able to make it as a better singer. And I just have to give you my own 10-year experience having to do with that. This is Roxy from Voicercise.com, the daughter of Naomi T Kaye. In my estimation, constructive criticism is the biggest reason people stop singing. It's the biggest reason people stop singing. It's the biggest reason people hold back their potential as a singer and don't give it their all. It's the biggest reason why people don't go for their dreams. And the reason why is this. You have this singer walking along. You're thinking a certain way about his voice. He walks up and he performs somewhere and he sings out. Gets a reply from a close person that says, that wasn't so good. This person now has this viewpoint of that wasn't so good on top of his voice. That wasn't there before. Can you imagine this person's ability to now sing? Or sing without feeling like maybe he doesn't know how to sing? Much of the idea or the sensation that you think you're not going to do well or not going to sing well or this is your only shot comes from experiences like that. When you sing and you put out an emotion and a communication that comes from here, you don't have another voice to go out and get from the closet when it doesn't work out with the first one. So now you have this singer walking around and thinking that maybe they weren't so right about their voice, or maybe they're not actually very good at that. They didn't have that before. So you get the idea that this idea that you can't sing well did not come from you. It's not possible that it did. No 2-year-old walked around thinking, man, I don't sing very well. Do you know any 2-year-olds that feel that way? 3-year-olds? They just sing out. They sing and they perform and they do what they want to do. At some point between then and they become an adult or a teenager or even a child, they get this idea that they don't sing well. Now we can all think of the first time that we ever experienced something like that. The first time that somebody said something to us that made us double think our own abilities or our own ideas about something. I find that around that time, that specific time is when you decided that you could not sing well, that you sounded like a frog, that you sang off key, that you couldn't sing high notes, that one high note that you sang in front of somebody, or that you compared yourself to somebody else. If you are singing and listening to, say, India Arie or Ariana Grande or Bruno Mars, and they sang some awesome high note, and then you didn't sing quite as high as that, or you compared your voice to, or even before you even tried, you decided that you weren't going to, that had to come from somewhere. And guess what? You're just starting over here, and these people are over here. How do you feel you're going to get where they are when you're comparing your start to their middle? It doesn't really work because they started where you are too. It didn't get to bounce along past the parts where you are currently to get where they are now, and neither can you. It's not really fair. For how amazing Mariah Carey is, how amazing Whitney Houston is, for how amazing Michael Jackson is, or Katy Perry. Not everybody are those people's fans. Not everybody are. Just not everybody loves every single person out there that sings, and neither do you. And to expect that everyone's going to be your fan is kind of silly. But you know what you got to do? You got to sing for your fans. You got to sing for them. You got to find your fans and sing for them. And then you get more fans because you're going to get what you put your attention on. What I want you to take from this today is that this constructive criticism that goes around, that is dormant amongst all the people in this universe, somehow they think that this is an okay thing to do. It's not. If you're a singer and you put down other singers, that's not okay. If other singers put down you, that's not okay. I think it's a pretty common reality that you don't treat others the way you like to be treated. You probably won't be treated very well. If you do things to other people that you would like to receive, you probably will be doing a little bit better in life because you kind of get what you put out. And that's not something that's uncommon. You see that everywhere around, you know? Please don't put down other artists. Please don't let other artists put down you. Kind of get really thick skin about that, okay? Just don't put up with it. And you'll find yourself not getting it. And the other thing is, go back, realize when that person said to you about your voice, yes, it happened. Don't say it didn't, it did. Once you figured it out, really look hard, because that's where your potential is being held. If you think that you're not ever going to be able to sing notes, if you have low confidence, that's the reason why. And as long as you hold on to it, it'll continue happening. Once you figure out who that person is, what that happened, figure out what decision you made. Oh, I can't sing high notes, I guess. Or, I'm not very good on stage. I must have stage fright. These things come from somewhere. And when you figure out what those are, you can make a different decision. That's my tip for today. I hope that helps. The next student just arrived, so I'll be with you next week. Bye.
You can sing. You can sing. You can sing if you want to, whatever style. Whatever style. No matter all the things that stop you, find out how. How to sing what you want to. We can help. Do it now.
Buy your Voicercise home vocal training program at voicercise.com.
Yeah, come on. Come on.